The table is set, the family is all there, and the food is ready to grill. But are you fully prepared, especially when it comes to safety? With all of you juggling the things going on, you definitely don't want to end up in the ER. That's probably the last place you want to end up, especially with your kids. So joining us this morning, we'd love to say hello to Dr. Andrew Reiss from West Boca Medical Center. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's start with these. I've got some sparklers. These seem to be the go-to thing every 4th of July, and you say, these are a huge no-no.
Right. These people tend to think of as being rather safe because they're fun. They just send off some little sparkles.
Sure.
However, they burn at a temperature of between 1,000 and 2,000 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
And although they seem safe, they actually are a high risk for harm to little children.
So for tiny little hands, I mean, this could really do some damage.
Some damage.
We've got some other fireworks here. I mean, a lot of these, they're fun, but they're just probably not the smartest idea.
Right. The topic of fireworks safety is difficult because there really isn't any home fireworks that we consider to be safe. These are a leading cause of emergency room visits and sometimes even staying in the hospital overnight due to injuries. Some of these that fly, bottle rockets for instance, they just take off and go in any direction.
You don't know where they're going to end up.
And people can not only get eye injuries, they can lose their eyesight. They estimate there's about 15,000 emergency room visits each year for firework injuries.
15,000, and that's just probably on one given night, that 4th of July evening. So before maybe the fireworks, let's talk about grilling. I know there are a lot of kids who are going to be outside, their parents are going to be grilling, they may step away from the grill. That's a concern there too.
Right, it's a great idea when grilling to have one person at the grill and another person with the children. If the children can be inside, that's probably safest. But if they're going to be outside by the pool while someone's grilling, fine, have fun, but make sure someone's maintaining a barrier between the children and the grill.
And we've got those bullet points right there on the screen. Again, maintain that kid-free zone, position the grill in a safe spot, hide, that's a good one, hide the lighters and the matches because kids get curious, and then always have somebody supervising. Sunscreen, a not to forget supply this weekend. And then I think the key is to reapply.
Exactly, very good, because it's not hard for people to remember, oh, we're going to be outside, let's put on the sunscreen. But after swimming, it's gone off. After even a couple of hours of being outside, it needs to be reapplied in order to avoid sunburn.
I've got to ask you.
And sunburn is burn. Burn this can burn with heat immediately. But sunburn is the same kind of a burn, it just takes longer to happen.
Wow, I've got to ask you, I'm putting you on the spot here, but any last minute tips or piece of advice that you can offer?
Well, there's so many things that we need to be careful of about safety. The biggest one in the summertime is drowning. And so while it's a sad topic, it's so important to have a water watcher at parties, someone who can be looking at the pool to constantly have their eyes on the kids, so that they can be aware if a kid seems to be in trouble.
And then if you're going out on the boat this weekend, wear that life vest. It might come in handy.
Very good.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for
Thank
coming
you very
in. We know
much.
you're going to be very busy over the next couple of days. Hopefully it won't be too bad, though.